Welcome back to HFS Media. This is the last part in a 5-part series educating you on the industry of media.
The first thing to talk about when on the topic of how the audience is affected by the things that they hear on radio and other media outlets is that there are two main media theories. First, the hypodermic theory. The hypodermic theory, also known as the passive audience theory, Maxis theory and the magic bullet theory. The theory was made by a group called Maxis, led by a man named Theodor Adorno in the 1930s at Frankfurt School. The theory is that anything that a person hears on the radio they will believe, and that the media can control the public in this way, making them buy products and change their views and their beliefs. This theory is now outdated but still applied to things like games, films and music, but for a radio station it would apply to advertisements and what the host says and recommends. For us, that is Big John at breakfast. Such as when Big John talks about what he's been watching and what he is excited for. Like when he was talking about the new season of 24 that he will be excited for because it is set in London. So the theory goes that anyone who heard Big John talk about the newest season of 24 is now excited for the new season of 24. Another good example is advertisement within the radio show. For example, Mecca Bingo.
South Yorkshire's Travels next. HallamFMBingo.co.uk.
If you could do with a quick fix of fun right now, try HallamFMBingo.co.uk.
Critics are calling it a striking indie action thriller. Whatever you're thinking, you're thinking.
The second media effect theory that I will be talking about is active audience theory. This theory was thought up and head researched by Stuart Hall between the years of 1973 and 1980. The theory goes that everybody is different, so everybody will decode what they have just heard differently, even if there is a preferred meaning behind what they have just heard. The theory also states that everyone will decode things differently depending on their background. The things that will be taken into consideration while looking at someone's background would be their gender, age, culture and social grade. This will give the media outlet a better idea on how their audience will take what is being said. If we use the same example for the Mecca Bingo advert for this theory instead of the hypodermic theory, so on the advert is aired on Big John at breakfast, instead of everyone just thinking Mecca Bingo is the best place to go and play bingo, they would most likely take it into consideration more heavily than the rest because of the advertisement, but they would not make their final decision purely because of the advertisement. The second thing I will be talking about now is how products and other features can represent the audience. You can tell a lot about an audience from what's advertised on a show. For instance, a good way to find out the social grade of someone's audience is to look and see if there are any moneylenders being advertised.
Excuse me, you will see he's the guy with the key, Mr. Wonga.
For a short-term loan that you control, visit Wonga.com. 18 and over, terms and conditions apply.
On Hallam FM, Wonga is advertised every half an hour or so. This tells me that a big group within their listener uses the service of a moneylender often. You can find the dominating gender by the products and shops that are advertised. For instance, BathroomCompare.com and Carpetright are mainly things that a woman would use, as men do not do their house up as often as women. This means that most likely Hallam FM has a female dominating gender.
Lots of places say they've got the best bathroom prices, but independent price comparison websites BathroomCompare.com have shown that so far in 2013, B&Q bathrooms have been cheaper than similar home-based, works and bar store bathrooms more than 9 times out of 10. So why not go online to BathroomCompare.com and see for yourself. Discover beautiful bathrooms from B&Q. You can do it.
At Carpetright with 60% off plus an extra 20% off a huge choice of floors and beds, but only till Tuesday 8 p.m. Crazy weekend at Carpetright. Feel right at home.
If their listenership uses Wonga.com and other moneylenders a lot, This would tell me that they're most likely in a lower social grade because a person of a higher social grade would not need the services of a moneylender. The next thing that I will be talking about is the legal and ethical side of a radio station. Nearly all the time, Hallam FM will not comment on any big news stories so that they do not have the chance to stumble into a controversy. When they talk about any news, that it will most likely be about TV shows such as X Factor and Splash.
Hello, producer Jay.
Hello.
Alex is on the news. Hallam's in the cage, coming out in half an hour. Bit of a cloudy day, some sunny spells breaking through. Mostly dry, just a chance of a shower in parts of South Yorkshire later. 7 Celsius the high today.
Hallam FM's hottest showbiz gossip. The Heat headlines.
3 showbiz stories, and they start with...
James Arthur. Oh. He officially apologised last night on the X Factor.
Apologised
He has.
publicly.
Yeah, he got himself in trouble on Twitter recently, and he fell out with our Lucy Spraggan from Sheffield. But he's confessed he was in the wrong, and if he missed it last night, here he is.
This is on the telly.
It is.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year for me. It's been incredible highs, met some terrible lows. I've made a few very silly mistakes, but I just want to thank all the people that have stuck with me and supported me. I want to thank the X Factor for giving me the opportunity to do my dream job. Above all, I want to say sorry for abusing my position as an X Factor winner, because I owe everything to this thing. So thank you very much.
Everyone's got red.
I know, it's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
Wasn't a full apology, was it? What more do you want? I didn't really go into specifics.
But I think that's probably for the best then.
No, fair enough.
Heat headlines.
Splash, the TV show, is back in the new year.
Splash.
Did you like it?
I love
Tom?
Splash. So explain the premise of the show.
Splash is a very weird show about celebrities diving, and Tom Daly, he teaches them all how to do it. And I actually got into it last year.
Oh,
It
you
sounded
didn't.
rubbish, but I did. I got into it and started watching it.
The thing is, it's like one of the old shows from years and years ago, like Gladiators or Superstars or something like that. And at the end of that, people...
Hallam FM and Bauer will have to pay a loyalty right to an artist who has made a specific song that they are about to air, such as...
On at breakfast.
A royalty right is an amount of money that is paid to a PRS or a PPL for the use of their music. A PRS is a payment to the artist. A PPL is payment to a record label. If they do not pay the royalty rights, they would be breaking a copyright law. To play the music for free, they would have to ask the holder of the performing rights to the material they're about to use. The group that organises, hold and keeps records of all the performing right licences, PRS, within Britain. The PRS is the group within Britain that organise, holds and keeps the records of all the performing rights licensees and holders. Hallam FM, and therefore Big John at Breakfast, is regulated by Ofcom. Ofcom's job is to take a look at what is being said on Hallam FM to see if anything hateful has been said, such as religious groups and specific races. When I was looking to see if Hallam FM had ever broken any codes that Ofcom had set, I could only find one instance where they did so. When the host did not hang up on a caller who was saying hateful things to a certain group of people. Ofcom must also check to see if they are promoting such things as alcohol, smoking, drugs and violence. Big John never does this though throughout his show.
On at breakfast. Hello. Right, 10 to 7. Let's sort this South Yorkshire survey out once and for all. Thank you for all the tips. Thank you for all the calls. Everyone in the draw. Let's pull up someone now. Let's go to the bottom.
Ofcom also looks to see if there are any breaches of privacy. By this, I mean when Big John is talking about a member of the public, he's not supposed to talk about them by name unless they give their permission to do so, or give any other information such as their house address and phone number. Any other sensitive information is included in this.